to fire, so this orb of fire is potentially gonna destroy me. Gonna read blinking. Just blink over here. Okay, that's fine. I can get rid of that later. I wish I had more mana, so let's just get it. You take 49 damage. Ouch. Tiamat. I was not expecting Tiamat, but sure. We should be able to deal with her. Unfortunately, we are an octopod, so we don't get access to the cloak, but yeah, we're fine. Gonna drink Brilliance here. I should also haste. Okay, I get hit for 82. Yeah, fighting Orbs of Fire with no fire resistance is kinda really bad. Really, really, really bad. Okay, fortunately there's like unlimited blinking here, so I can just do this and then drink haste and then drink a bunch of heal wounds. That's not fine. Oh, ouch. I accidentally drank Degen. I wanted to drink heal wounds, but then I got hit for... I think it was more than 100. Oh, it was 80 damage. Yeah, I think Cinder Acolyte is pretty good, but you really need to mollify before level 27. If you get to level 27 and you still haven't modified, that kind of thing will happen. Orbs of Fire just like takes a while to kill them, and they definitely outdamage you if you don't have the fire resistance. So yeah, I guess I can go at it again. That was pretty fun. Oh, that's a normal game. No, we don't want to do a normal game. We want to do Thunderdome. I think I want to try an octopod that is not a Cinder Acolyte. Maybe an octopod spellcaster. Earth Elementalist, maybe? I think I can try Earth Elementalist. The stun arrow kills everything. That's just how it is. Something tells me it's not gonna load. Hold on, let me try one more time. With Kelby, it often is like that, it doesn't load. But with Akrasiak, I didn't have that issue. Conjurations to 7. Okay, let us begin. Fight. Okay, that's nothing too terrifying. The jelly is kinda bad, but I can deal with it. Yeah, I can just Sandblast it here, and it dies. And I level up to 3 intelligence. I should go Gosak. Yeah, important to keep that in mind. Gosak waives the service fee. Sweet. Okay, hopefully this is it. Yep, it was. Okay. Let me learn some spells. I'll learn Stun Arrow. I'm gonna put that on my quiver because it's gonna be very difficult for me to acquire stones here. Where is the Stun Arrow? Can I not cast it well enough yet? Oh no, it's marked as super dangerous because I have like 3 HP. Alright, in that case I'm gonna be rushing those potions of experience. I can buy one right now. I wonder how good would it be to rush Shatter. I have it, right? It should be right here. Shatter. Yeah, there's a Book of Annihilations. I think it's always the same books. So I'm gonna be buying those, as I did in the previous game. Also gonna be putting this book, Staff of Earth on the wish list. I don't want to quiver that. I want to quiver Stone Arrow. Yep, as I suspected, it was only a matter of leveling up once, and now I can cast a stun arrow from the quiver well enough. And it is going to be important for me to be able to do that, because yeah, we don't have stones, so need stun arrow to kill things. Blork the Orc, what do you have today? Nothing. Alright, you killed Blork the Orc. White and another coming to view. I wish there was more of a time to recover between fights. Because like I'm not at full mana. So yeah, not much to do about it. I just have to take this fight now. Okay. I'll pick up and use this +1 scimitar for now. Eventually it will be removed. I should also think about unarmed combat, as Mike mentions. Just play Octopode and go unarmed combat. Also get some rings, right? Yeah, maybe rush the rings. Let's see what we got. That's pretty beast. That's a pretty beast ring. Yeah, look at that. That's so crazy. The only bad thing is the -3 intelligence, but the rest of the ring is insane. This is okay. This is actually decent. 8 dexterity is worth having weakness to fire, I guess. 7 strength, 2 intelligence, 3 slaying. I can put it on. -6 slaying. But I want a melee. -6 slaying doesn't do it. Yeah, I don't like that one. I'll drop it. That one is pretty good. These rings are kind of busted, you know? I feel like in my normal games I don't get rings as good as these. So maybe they are like a bit like special rings, you know? The kind that that helps you more compared to usual. Or like I feel like they are especially like designed to be crazy, but still kind of random, or at least it feels like that with some of these. They have a lot of pretty good properties, but yeah. Anyway, we have all the rings that I could possibly wish for already equipped. So yeah, I think I can drop this ring of wizardry. I think I'm gonna be using that one. And there's yeah, there's a hat over here, like a Randart hat that I want to buy. Oh, Kamikaze Kobolds. That might be a bad thing for me. I mean, I have 3 pips of fire resistance, but still. Alright, buy the hat. Probably buy the buckler as well. From here, I should buy the potions of magic. Well, like that's probably some of the first things that I should buy. Potions of magic. Is it a lightning round? Or do I have to... No, it's not a lightning round. So that means that I have to kill everything. Okay, when they group up, it's actually quite nice. Helps me get rid of them faster. I don't think they always walk towards you, the Kamikaze Kobolds. In fact, I don't think they do at all. What is it? Oh, nice. to buy a fine buckler or to buy a Book of Annihilations. I Oh, the hat is actually not terrible. Nice. I'll put that on. Sweet. Dude, look at this character. This character is geared out in such a way that it could just straight up win the game. But of course, it's Thunderdome, so cannot just go and pick up the Orf jet. Okay, let's see what we got here. Acrobat, double willpower, and 9 strength. Nice. But I will leave it on the floor because I want regen or mana regen. Giant Anaconda, what do you have? 130 HP. Can I kill it? I feel like maybe I can't, but I am gonna try my best. By blinking away from it and then drinking haste. And if I had brilliance, this would be a perfect time to brilliance as well. Still, don't even have money for potion petition. Gonna go for acid. It's a bit far away. I don't wanna aggravate the shock serpent. Though I think I should be okay because unlike most of my normal characters, I actually do have resistance to electricity. Oh yes, I suspected that it was faster than me, even while hasted. So that's gonna be a bit of an issue. I am at 19 HP. I want that potion of brilliance. It should be here. We can buy it right now. Drink it. And now we have enough mana to just spam at this anaconda. It gets a double turn, unfortunately, and it just hits me for 17. I'm still not dead yet, but I might die. Okay. It's almost dead, but I don't want to play games. I'm just gonna use blinking again. It's not like we are going to run out of blinking or something. That would be definitely pretty weird. Hey, I won. Oof, that was intense. We got a pretty okay ring as a reward. Do I care about the ring, however? Maybe I do. Maybe this ring can go away. Like that one, because it gives me -3 intelligence, and I already have all the other properties, so it's not like I'm losing a lot from taking that ring off. And now I have 6 intelligence. Yay, 6 intelligence. Okay, so from here I don't think I want to buy anything yet. Maybe the blinkings. Yeah, the blinkings I do want to buy now that I think about it, because I just literally used all of my blinking. Don't care about that. Nope. Can buy the buckler. It's kind of a trash buckler, but sure. Okay, now I think I might be okay training some fighting. Tension in the south. Let's see what we got here. Fortunately, I don't have to fear a Rhyme Drake or an Acid Dragon. Theoretically. Your fighting skill gains 5 levels. Sprints are nice. Definitely, sprints are nice. So it's low-level dragons and drakes. Nothing to be really afraid of. Oh, ouch. I don't have resistance. No, I do have resistance to corrosion. Regardless, I probably shouldn't be meleeing these as a dragon. Okay, intelligence. And I think at some point very soon I should start getting unarmed combat. Unarmed combat and just statue form melee instead of the Staff of Earth, maybe. Ouch, big damage. Yeah, I really like this thing of sprint on Fridays, or sprint or Riff Wizard on Fridays is gonna be the future in this channel. So I don't leave a character parked on um, over the weekend because I really do not like that. As I mentioned yesterday, I just come back to the character and I immediately kill it in the weekends. It has already happened multiple times and it's not a good way to start the week, you know. Definitely not. Gonna be training Earth Magic, Transmutations, so I can get statue form. Maybe Brilliance. Killing these guys with only stun arrow might be rough. Yeah, even a normal troll is scary. Have I been playing Rift Wizard again? I have not really been playing Rift Wizard, but I will definitely go back to it very soon. Hmm. Yeah, it's not that I like stopped liking Rift Wizard or anything. It's just that the tournament happened for Crawl, and then after the tournament, I felt like playing Crawl. Like I've still wanted to play Crawl. That's what I meant. But yeah, soon we'll go back to Rift Wizard. Something nice about Thunderdome is that since you get so many consumables, you can do some really unorthodox things that you wouldn't be able to get away with on a normal playthrough, such as blinking like crazy. On that sense, um, sprints are similar to, Rift Wizard, because in Rift Wizard you have like unlimited blinking. It's only limited by your very vastly abundant consumables, unlike in Crawl. So yeah, that's a nice thing. Is this it's not a lightning round, so I need to kill everything. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill everything. Not with only stun arrow. I have statue form at 6%. Maybe we can statue form. Okay, I'm kind of dying here. I don't think this is gonna be it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I have enough money to buy potions of heal wounds, right? Because I kind of need them. I also should buy that Amulet of Regen, or I should try to find the Amulet of Regen. I haven't checked all the amulets yet. A Broth Mother. This is not, yeah, this is gonna be painful. It's just the fate of being in Spider. It is always painful to be here. What is this mode? It is a sprint. So a sprint is like a mini game condensed version of Crawl that lasts less and has some very special rules. Like you gain a lot more experience and a lot more piety. And monsters just like can be crazy. You can be fighting a bunch of extremely dangerous dudes at experience level 11, just as I am right now. But on the other hand, like my skills are good enough to let me do such a thing, and also my gear is crazy, so it kind of balances out. Pretty funny to play sprints sometime. I recommend them as a way to, de-tilt whenever Crawl has been destroying you. Okay, this is not looking very good. I have one blinking. I need to blink and buy more. Yeah, you should try it. I recommend it to everyone. Dude, this is so difficult. There's something wrong with this character. Maybe I should already have more potions of experience in my inventory. Like I should be higher level or something, and I just didn't do it. Mm, think I'm gonna blink to buy the scroll. Oh, hold on. Where's the scroll shop? Oh yeah, it's over there. Okay. I got barbed? Hmm. I think statues should be immune to barb, personally. Looks like another crawl universe. Yeah, it's like completely different, but pretty cool. Mm. In this mode, which is, well, in this sprint, which is Thunderdome, you get to fight a bunch of things, and then um, you either beat them or survive until the time runs out, and then you continue with the next level, but you lose your score and you lose gold and stuff, or well, like the rules vary. They're explained to you like literally when you start this. Yeah, going shopping when death hangs in the balance. It's because shopping will save me. Yeah, just go sack things. My transformation is almost over. It's not a message that I would have liked to see at that point. Okay, we got to the shop. Let's buy some blinking. Okay, 7 scrolls of blinking. I really wish I could hurt that broth mother, but I do not have the ability to do so yet. I feel like I need something that like closes the gap between what I currently have and Shatter, which is where I will be in the future. And for my previous character, that something was Ignis, but unfortunately, this one doesn't have access to Ignis because abandoning Ignis literally killed me before, and I don't want that thing to happen again. Mm, these are not real, right? Oh, this one is real. Yeah, like it's funny how pretty much half of the spiders that were chasing me disappeared when I killed the Broad Mother. Mm, I don't have might. I wish I could have that. This character hits really, really hard. It has some slaying from the rings, but I don't think it has as much slaying as my previous character did. Um, that one doesn't have any slaying. No slaying. No. Oh, 3 slaying. Okay, okay. No slaying. No slaying. Okay, so I only have 3 slaying. Alright, my previous character had like 10. But it also didn't have willpower. Surprisingly enough, that didn't kill me. I really thought that I was gonna die to not having willpower. But fortunately, it was not the case this time. Victory, somehow. I didn't expect to survive there. Really thought it was going very, very poorly. Mm, okay, I'm gonna need the mites and the hastes. Sure. And that's it. Attraction as well. Attraction is pretty good. Do I have resistance? I have 1. I'll wait until I need more. Mm. I can buy the Amulet of Regen or check for the other amulets. Tension in the west. Well, I am heading towards the west, so. Fortunately, I have resistances for ugly things. Yeah. Regen, yay! Okay, let's see if I can put it on. I was able to, surprisingly. Let's see what we got here. 9 strength and negative willpower. Negative willpower. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. What I am doing is replacing the 6 intelligence for dexterity ring with 9 mana for the intelligence. So I like the mana because like I need the mana. I need the mana with this character. I will most likely eventually go back to the more to the sorry, to the item that provides me with more intelligence, the one that provides the highest amount of intelligence. But for now, we can stick with this. Train it to 15, and after that we are training for Shatter probably. Earth Magic. Yeah, only Earth Magic. Earth Magic and Spellcasting to 21. This character has less intelligence than my previous character, so it's probably gonna need more than 21 of the skill in order to, be able to cast Shatter. But it is okay. Victory. Okay, what else do I have to buy? Maybe I can try the other buckler. 5 strength. Do I care about losing the cold resistance? I do not, fortunately. So yeah, we can just drop this. Abandoned shop. So I already bought everything that there was to buy in that shop. Not bad, not bad at all. And I even got my regen. Pretty nice. Dude, this character looks so crazy. If it was a normal character, it would be like so insane already. But in this mode, it's like what you need in order to not die. Boss round. I wonder what boss we got. Joe. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. He even has more HP than he normally does. 350. He has like I don't know how much he has normally. 152. So he has 200 more than he normally has. I'm gonna Berserk Polyphemus and we should be fine. I'm gonna try to acid as well. Okay, corroded. Now Cirque. Just punch Polyphemus. And we just destroy Polyphemus like that. 350 HP? I don't think so. Or maybe it did have that amount of HP for real, but I just hit that hard. Which is probably what happened. Shatter is still at 100% chance to fail with 14 Earth Magic, 15 spellcasting. That just goes to show how impactful it was to have Wizardry and, the amount of intelligence that I had with my previous character. Okay, just bought my quad damages. I was gonna use that quad damage to survive the Orb of Fire, but then it hit me for 80 after I typoed into drinking degen. I definitely didn't want to do that, but that's just how it is sometimes. Is there an Abyss in Sprint? Yes. Can you get banished to it? Yes, you can also get banished to it. So hopefully it won't happen. Intelligence. Okay. Your amulet attunes itself to your body as you begin to regenerate more quickly. Wow, it wasn't non-attuned. Sprint 1 is kind of hard. Which sprint is the easiest? Yeah, don't try the sprints 1, 2, 3, or 4. Those ones are super outdated. They were made before the change in the design philosophy of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. You should try from 5 onwards. There was one that I helped develop by playtesting it. That was, I think it's called the Bolts or something. Pit Sprint. It's known as Pit Sprint, but I don't know which one it is. But I know it's not one of the first 4. For the first 4 sprints, you kind of need like a walkthrough, and I have never beaten any of the first 4 personally, and I tried a lot. So yeah. Wow, mummies. Mummies are a joke. I'm assuming that I'm gonna get like, yeah, the real mummies. Okay. Fortunately, I have statue form. Please no royal mummies. Please no royal mummies. I think even if I was to get royal mummies, I would be able to deal with them. Is the 7th? How is it called? The 7th. just so I can remember it. Because I always say that I help develop it by playtesting it, and I never remember how it's called. That one I have beaten before. Um, the pits, yeah, that one, that one. Hmm. I liked it quite a lot as well because it was more benevolent than the previous one or the previous ones that I had tried. Hmm. So that's why I know it as pit sprint. Okay, now everything makes sense. I just remembered it as pit sprint. Yeah, that one is like a more updated version of the previous ones, where it is still pretty difficult, but it is much more fair, and it is still the experience of playing crawl in a single level. This one is like pretty much a completely different game. Where you get access to a lot of things, but you don't or it's not like the crawl experience in a single game. It's just like completely different. Same goes for Cigarette Sprint, and I guess Line Sprint is also the crawl experience in a single level. Mm. Line Sprint is pretty difficult nowadays with the introduction of Thunderhawks. I feel like Thunderhawks should be removed from Line Sprint because, yeah, they just kill you. Line Sprint doesn't give you the crazy amounts of gear that this one does, for example, so you will most likely not have resistance to electricity by the time you see a Thunderhawk. And the gimmick of Line Sprint is that it's just like a bunch of lines. Like there's a huge corridor that encompasses the entirety of like one of the axes of the level, and then there's a turn, and then there's like a wall and another corridor, and a wall and another corridor, and like that until you get to the very end, where you fight some pretty crazy things that I will not tell you about in case you want to do it yourself. But there are some pretty crazy things indeed. Yeah. Okay. Let's buy these things. We got, or let's pick up those things. I don't know if I want the Hat of Pondering. Now, who am I lying to? I do want the Hat of Pondering. Give me that. So now I'm a Pondering statue. I walk really, really slow. I regen really, really fast because of how it is. Yeah, since every time I take a move, like, dude, 1.7 movement speed in statue form. Hat of Pondering in statue form is pretty bad. Yeah, pretty much gives monsters 2 actions per your 1 movement action. So now I should get Lesser Beckoning. Shatter is at 54%. I could also continue training towards Shatter. At some point I got 36 intelligence. Has that been only from leveling up? I think it has been only from leveling up. This is going very well. Yeah, I feel like the roughest point was when we got the spider floor with the broth mother. That almost killed me, but everything after that has been okay. I don't think we're gonna make it. Unless this is the last dude. Oh, it was the last dude. Nice. Okay. What if we just start getting translocations now? So I can get Lesser Beckoning. Translocations. We're gonna get like 10 or so for Lesser Beckoning. What was the one with... oh, it was a spatial translocations. Yeah. Blink, pretty good. Well, LRD is pretty good. I'll get it. Agnes. Boss round? Boss round. So this Agnes must have like crazy amounts of HP, and she does. Berserk. No, that's brilliant. Sorry. I don't have Berserk. Alright, that's my bad. In that case, I'm just gonna Might in haste. Berserk is better because it gives me more HP and, also makes me faster. Well, it's like taking 2 actions in a single turn and also giving me 50% extra HP. So it's quite a nice thing for when you don't have all the time in the world to set up. which is kind of this situation right here. Okay, I'm still destroying Agnes, fortunately. Ouch. And then I get hit for 56. But she's almost dead. You kill Agnes, yay! Alright, Potion of Experience. 3 runes, that's enough to enter the Realm of Sot. But you cannot go to the Realm of Sot. The Realm of Sot comes to you in this version, or in this mode. Okay, let's learn Lesser Beckoning. And Blink. And Manifold Assault, because why not? We can also get a different form, and we're not like constrained to statue form. We can always get dragon form if we have it here, but I'm not sure I do. I can always get some shops and try to get dragon form like that. Okay, I should use this time by buying, or yeah, I should use this time buying some things that I need, like these potions. Cancellation. I don't think I care about the 3 potions, not anymore. Maybe I should buy all of these. Yeah, okay, time to be level 27. Intelligence. Okay, I'm out. I'm out of potions of experience, and I only got to experience level 23. But we will get to 27 in no time. Yeah, my shutter is at 21%. We're getting pretty close to it. Gonna need probably more than 21. Probably gonna need like 24. Alright. Pick up the money. And do I get to check anything else here? Maybe I should buy this guide shield just to check it. It's bad. We can buy the tower shield in case I get 27 shields. It is not bad, but it is also not good enough for me to want to train to 27 shields. I don't care about those things yet. I don't care about anything there. Nope. Nope. Tension in the south. Hold on. I should quiver Lesser Beckoning. Yeah, I think quivering Lesser Beckoning here is the correct thing to do. Pulling monsters and punching them with statue form, stone tentacles, pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I could also quiver Manifold. Dude, I have 76 mana. I just realized that I have 76 mana. Where did I get that much mana from? How many items with 9 mana do I have? At least I have 2. Is that? No, I have 3. The Hat of Pondering gives me 10 mana, and then I have 2 rings that give me 9 mana each. No wonder I have 76 mana. That's crazy. I should really take advantage of the fact that I have that much mana. Okay, this is going really well. Let's see. Shatter is at 13%. We're getting pretty close to being able to cast it. Tension in the north. Let's get to the north. Appies. In case you don't know, these are also not monsters unique to this sprint, but they are unique to Holy Pan. And I think also maybe Ziggurat Holy levels can have Appies. But yeah, they are very rare indeed. You don't really get to see them very often. They hit for 40 to deal Holy Wrath damage, and they also have a lot of HP. So they're pretty much like life jacks. The Learn database describes them as life jacks. So pretty much the opposite of a death jack. But yeah, they're not unique to this. You can find them in the normal game. Okay, yep, this is pretty good. We fortunately couldn't care any less about the clouds of petrification because we're in statue form. If we were not in statue form, this would be so nightmarish. The one level where you only get Katoblepai is really bad if you are not in statue form. Okay. How's the shatter looking? 8%. We're kind of there. I think by 23 skill we should be able to cast it already. I mean, I can do it now if I so desire, but I kind of would like to wait until it's at like 5%. But yeah, that feels good. Oh, Herion. Okay, that was unexpected. It's not even like a boss level. It's just a normal level. Level 18, and we got Herion. Okay, but I also got Murray earlier. Herion is all the way over there. You fly, right? Yeah, I remember trying to shatter you on a real game before, and being like, "Wow, Herion flies. That sucks." Yeah, that's super annoying. Okay, I give up. I'm just gonna shatter you. I tried to, and it's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna shatter you. Should probably do brilliance, so I can actually shatter you before I run out of mana. Oh, maybe I should haste. Yeah, walking is really bad even while hasted. It is because I'm using the Hat of Thundering. It is slower than 1.0 speed. So yeah, kind of bad. Ouch. Probably shouldn't have drank that potion of resistance. That was my mistake. Wanted to drink the heal wounds. Hey, I killed Herion. I cannot believe it. That was a bit too much for this point in the game, but I did get the Horn of Herion, which might come useful. Unfortunately, that was it. Let's see what else we get. Something makes me think that this is gonna be only Boulder Beetles, which is kind of a joke compared to what I already dealt with. Okay, 24 spellcasting and earth magic. It's time to get Firestorm. Is it? Is it time to get Firestorm? Probably not. Probably not. I think I'm better off getting a lot of fighting, like 26.8 fighting, and also 26.8 unarmed combat. And if you're wondering why 26.8, it's because I want the title for I want Metalomancer. I think that title is super cool. And it is not the title for 27 Earth Magic, so I can only train it to 26.9 while training everything else to 26.8 in order for me to retain the title. And yes, I suspected this is only Boulder Beetles, and it is kind of a joke compared to what I have already dealt with. Sulfuric acid bluff shouldn't be that much of an issue. I have the resistance. The only resistance that I do not have in Octopode form is poison resistance, and in statue form I have immunity to poison, so it's definitely not gonna be an issue. Oh, it's hostile. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that if you use the Horn of Herion, if you don't have Evocation's skill, which I don't, the Horn of Herion produces a hostile enemy. Yeah, a hostile demon, sorry. Call for demonic beasts. With high evocation's skill, it will call greater number of beasts with lower chances of those beasts being hostile. You took it off Herion in the dungeon, alright. That message cannot happen normally, by the way. You took it off Herion in the dungeon, because Herion will never leave Hell. It always fights in the vestibule of Hell, because it used to be a very cheesy way to deal with Herion, to just stir dance and and just like get rid of him like that. But not anymore. Let's drink this potion of experience. Alrighty. I wonder if I should get some like what I should get from this place. Maybe scrolls. Yeah, just like start spending my money in these scrolls. Um, I find it funny that it places magic mapping, even though magic mapping is absolutely worthless for here. The map is so small and you don't like go to the next level or anything. So I wonder why it places magic mapping. Okay, do I care about any of these things? Probably not. Probably not. There's a storm form right there. In absence of dragon form, I could get storm form. I could get storm form instead of storm form and chain lightning instead of firestorm. I could also get MCC, which might come useful later on. So sure, I'll get the Book of the Sky. What does this one do? LRD, IMB, and Fulminant Prism. I don't think I want that one. Okay, I'll buy everything. Okay, just bought everything. Buying these shops out is almost impossible if you're not with Gozak. But Gozak is like really broken for this specific sprint. I bet it's like a challenge to do it without Gozak, like a challenge conduct. Lightning round. Okay, it's a fire level. Fortunately, I'm not. I didn't abandon Ignis this time, so I actually have the ability to, not die to these guys. The Fiend is very scary. Oh, Orb of Fire. I was not expecting an Orb of Fire, but sure, not much that I can do about it. Dude, it's so nice that the Orb of Fire is hitting me for 4 damage. Knowing what we know about what Orbs of Fire can do. Wow, these guys are really not letting off. Can I shatter? I have shatter at 3%. I should shatter. Ouch. 19 blinking. After all the blinking that I've had to do, I still have 19 blinking. Yeah, it's not a good position. Fortunately, it's a lightning round, so these guys are about to wear off pretty much. I'm glad that I'm hasted. One of your tentacles grows a sharp spike. Nice. That means that you have a spike tentacle, allowing you to pierce foes when launching melee attacks. Each level of these mutations make your spike sharper, longer, and stronger. Trigger chance 93%, base damage 6. So it is just an additional attack that you get. Quite nice. Yeah, I only have to survive 20 more turns. This is a bad omen for the levels with Orbs of Fire, or for the SOT level. Got the worst mutation in the game. Okay. Joink the Balrog. I got the worst mutation in the game. I need to drink a bunch of potions of mutation now. You're very frail. That's not what I wanted to see. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Come on. That's fine. I can drink one more and get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. In fact, I got the opposite. I got hidden genetic potential instead of hidden genetic defects. All right, victory. Tension in the west. Is it gonna be only all orb spiders? I think it's only orb spiders. In that case, I'm gonna drink a potion of mana and a potion of brilliance. And I'm just gonna shatter. The orb of destruction hits you. Ouch. I would prefer that to not be the case. Okay, so Lesser Beckoning is pretty bad against the orb spiders. Fortunately, I have Manifold Assault. Sometimes I feel like Manifold Assault doesn't deal that much damage compared to just meleeing these guys. Sometimes, however, it very clearly does a lot of damage. I'm gonna get a lot of dodging here. And also, I'm gonna start training so I can get the title for Earth Magic Metalomancer. Like that title quite a bit. Magic and Brilliance. Dude, I should not be using Brilliance like this. I just realized that Shatter has been destroying the spawners. If I'm not wrong. Dry Founder. Oh no, it is not destroying the spawners. Okay, it's just that they are covered by gold. Okay. Another round of orb spiders? Hopefully not. Oh, it is. It is. Well, that's a shame. The really interesting levels are gonna be everything after 27. Wow, okay, the Orb of Destruction heals the Orb Spider. The Orb Spider is blown up. So it killed itself with its own Orb of Destruction. That's pretty funny. Not something that you get to see very frequently, but it can indeed happen. Tension in the west. Okay. Let's go to the west, towards the tension. Everyone here flies, right? Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Gonna have to use Brilliance, I feel like. Because Shatter can still kill everyone. It's just that because they fly, it deals very little. They all fly, it deals very little damage to them. Oh wow, that was actually quite fast. I thought that it was gonna take me much longer to deal with all of these guys. Okay, round 25 boss round. We got Menas, that's the boss. We are in serious trouble. Yeah, we're not, because this is like overpowered Menas. Menas normally doesn't have 250 HP. Menas normally has 150. Yep, 152. So seeing 250 HP Menas is quite a fearsome sight. You trash Menas. You have a shield, right? Yeah, that's a really bad thing. I'm gonna circ you. Yeah, I'm gonna circ you. Okay, fortunately we were able to survive, but that got scary. That ring is kind of trash. Let me drink the potion and then drink and then drop the ring. Okay, on transform, pick up my money. I have been unable to pick up. Well, I don't have enough time to pick up all of my money. That's crazy. It's only gonna be shining eyes, right? This is gonna be awful. It's all shining eyes. I wish I had an amulet of mana regen accessible to me here, but unfortunately the only thing that we have is regen, not mana regen. Probably gonna have to drink more potions of mutation again. The thing is that now, like, I'm carrying all that there are, cannot get any more. Subdued magic is super bad. I'll have to get rid of that right now. Fingers crossed. Yep, that's not subdued magic being removed. That's not subdued magic being removed. Aha, there we go. Hopefully no more malmutations because I only have 2 potions. Third round, Tiamat, Avatar of the Dragon Lord, comes into view. Alright, she has a Vampiric Bardiche, so she might be a huge pain to kill. I don't think she spawns all the time here, but at least she's not buffed. So yeah, she's just normal Tiamat. Is there a good way to restore mana in Crawl? Everything that you get to restore mana is like a consumable. Well, I guess not everything. You can use an orb of energy, which is a very rare item that sometimes refunds the mana cost of spells that you cast. You can use Sif Muna channeling. That's like probably the way that you want to restore mana, because it's just an ability that gives you mana over time, like across a couple of turns. But it costs piety and it forces you to worship Sif Muna, so that's already not a very good thing. You can go Behemoth, and Behemoth gives you mana for killing things. So sometimes you can kill like a couple of monsters during a fight, and Behemoth pretty much refills your mana, which is a pretty crazy good thing. But it's not reliable. It's not like 100% of the time like Sif Muna channeling. The Shining One does the same if you kill demons or the undead, but then you have to be fighting demons or the undead. And there's potions of mana as well. Potions of mana are also a pretty good way to regain mana 100% of the time. But they are a consumable. They're usually quite rare. It's just that in this place, in this sprint, we have millions of them, so it's definitely not an issue for me to use potions of mana. Okay, I'm going to use might and haste and mana. No, mana. Well, mana is fine. Yeah. Being a caster in sprint is hard. This sprint has a lot of potions of mana. Oh, something that I also forgot to mention is that Gozak can give you mana with potion petition. So in this specific sprint, using potion petition is pretty much free. You can see how much money I have, so I can just ask for all the potions that I need. Okay, somehow I killed Tiamat there. After she hit me with the Vampiric Bardiche and she pretty much dealt 70 damage or so, I thought that this was gonna be not very good. But fortunately, I was able to kill her without a lot of complications. Now bring on the Orbs of Fire. This time I'm actually ready to take them on. I like that title. Ancient Lich. I have all the willpower that I need to not be terrified of the Instant Leech, and now I only also have 41 evasion. So yeah, we're in a pretty good spot for dealing with those. 50. I'm running out of time. The Orb of Sod has appeared in the center of the arena. So after level 27, you can pick up the Orb and Bail. However, the longer you go, the more score multiplier you get. Mm. So yeah, you can abandon it at any time, but well not at any time. Like right now, I can abandon, I can leave, but but it would only be with like 5 runes or so. I can wait, and it's gonna start giving me extended floors, like Pandemonium and Hells and stuff like that, and Slime. Um, and then like every 3 floors, I'm gonna get another boss fight. It used to be every 5 floors, and now it's gonna be every 3 floors, and it's gonna be Hell Lords and Pan Lords. It's gonna be pretty cool until level 42. Okay, we are going to end transformation and start picking up my money. Not gonna pick up the Orb of Sod. Picking up the Orb of Sod starts the Orb run, just like in a normal game. So it's definitely not something that you want to do in any sprint until you're ready to just leave, just like in the normal game. Unless you want to go for Orb Run Tomb, which I personally don't like to do. Hey, I picked up all the money finally. Huh. Fight lightning round. The exit has been sealed. It will reopen when you get the next rune. You sense attention in the east. 13 Draconians come into view. Totally not worrisome. Jeez. So many Draconians. Fortunately, we have Shatter. But yeah, I see some... all of these Draconians are employed too, so that's super scary. Intelligence. Let me guess. The Black Draconians are still alive because they fly. Only the Black Draconians got to live through all those shatters. How much damage does it deal? 3 dice of 48. Alright, not terrible damage. Okay, I think the time has come for me to train everything at the same time. Tension in the east again. Okay, we got giants. Nothing too terrible. It is impossible to cast this spell. Oh, it's Firestorm. Huh. I like how the game straight up doesn't let you cast a spell that you have a 100% chance to fail. The forbidden technique used to be to learn a translocations spell and have it at a 100% chance to fail, so you could banish yourself on demand if you really needed to for some reason. But that was eventually removed, or I guess reworked into not letting you cast a spell. But I remember that's how it was back in the day. It was probably not at 100%, or it was probably like highly likely for you to fail it. But yeah. I don't think you can get banished from translocations anymore. I think it now gives you minus move, which is pretty bad. I've gotten into very sticky situations as a result of having minus move. We got Glork's Block as my first boss. That's a pretty cool tile for Glork's Block. Demon Lord of Darkness. We should be able to deal with this guy without a lot of complications. Glork's Block flies, unfortunately, so we won't be able to shatter very well. But I can haste and I can might. I could have circed as well, but we should be fine. I think after this I'm gonna get some shops, so to see if I can get to see if I can get Irradiate, because I feel like Irradiate could be a nice thing for my character. Antique Armor Shop, Jewelry Boutique, Weapon Emporium. I'll get the Jewelry Boutique. It doesn't give me anything. No. Okay, let's try again. Book Emporium, Jewelry Shop. Book Emporium, let's see. Give me Irradiate, please. Irradiate. Aha, ask and ye shall be given. Ooh, Manual of Fighting. Do I care? I actually don't care. Normally, like, I am just so conditioned to be happy about finding a manual of fighting in a normal game that I got excited right now, but in Trunky, or not in Trunky, in Sprint it obviously doesn't matter because it just has that much experience going towards you. Like, look at these skills. I pretty much have 4 skills maxed already. Okay, so let's learn Irradiate, as I mentioned. Irradiate. It deals 3 dice of 27. It could deal more if I had more conjurations and transmutations. It's actually kind of low. I can train them a bit more. Conjurations and translocations. Transmutations. Like 12, 13. This can also be trained to 13. Because why not? I'm using Manifold Assault. Okay, Potion of Experience. Let's see what we got here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Potion of Experience. I guess I kinda want to Shatter here to break all those stone walls that are left unbroken. Then I realized that it may not be a good idea to burn all my mana while I'm about to fight some dudes. The Reaper flies? It doesn't fly, so yeah, you Shatter. Now I'm dealing some real damage with my melee because I have a lot of unarmed combat. The way that unarmed combat works is that every point of unarmed combat gives you 1 more base damage. So like, you know how broad axes have base damage of 13 and battle axes have base damage of 15. The base damage of unarmed combat is 3 plus your level in unarmed combat plus other modifiers. Depending on your... well, that's just base damage. 3 plus your level of unarmed combat plus claws plus other things that you may or may not have access to. And then that damage gets multiplied with your strength and your skill in unarmed combat. So like, unarmed combat increases it a lot more than you would think. And that ends up resulting in you one-shotting things like this Reaper. I did get it. I did get a stab on it, but it's not really. It's not really a stab because I have 0 stealth. Well, I guess 2.6 stealth. Let's see. Round 32. Tension in the north. It's gonna be only golden dragons. Golden dragons and iron dragons. No, it's high-level dragons. Shadow dragons, storm dragons, golden dragons, iron dragons. As long as we don't see a quicksilver dragon, we should be fine. But of course, that's gonna be absolutely terrifying if it does come my way. I will irradiate it. I don't feel the need to irradiate any of these dudes, but I feel like I should irradiate a quicksilver dragon. Or I can just press the Manifold Assault button and kill it. Dude, Manifold Assault is so good. Such a good spell. So crazy strong. I kind of want to do a Manifold... oh, I maxed spell casting. That was an accident. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. I think I turned on spell casting instead of shields. I wanted to turn on shields, but it's okay. Yeah, sure, I'll just max all of those. Okay. We have that tower shield, but that tower shield is kind of whack. My current buckler gives me 5 strength. It's okay. It's not like I'm dependent on the buckler for the strength. Ereshkigal, Queen of Tartarus, comes into view. Round 33 boss round. Tension in the west. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna haste. I'm gonna might. Fortunately, I don't need to cast any more spells for dealing with the Ereshkigal. I do wish that I could cast Lesser Beckoning, so I don't have to walk towards her. This should be fine. This is some big damage. Um, how likely am I to miss? 42% chance to evade your tentacles. Wow, with 27-27. Well, I guess it's not 27-27, but it's pretty close to that. And 30 dexterity. Still has like a 40% chance to dodge me. Irradiate? You kill a Reshkigal. Oh, I cast Manifold Assault by accident. Place Dungeon? The auto depths are getting out of hand. Yeah. I like sprints. Have you ever played a sprint particle phase? Because if you haven't, I always recommend them to people when they feel somewhat burnt out on crawl. It's like the crawl experience without having to go through the early game, which is I think the part that most people get burnt out on when they constantly die in the early game. So yeah, it is not an exaggeration to say that thanks to sprints existing, I still play crawl. Yeah, Red Son, yeah. Those ones, like the first four, I've never beaten, but I think I've beaten every other sprint apart from the first four. Except maybe for no, I haven't beaten Mid Sprint, but it's just because Mid Sprint has never been too appealing to me. The other ones I've beaten, except for the first four and Mid Sprint. This is Thunderdome. And I have the Orb of Sot right here. I can already pick it up, but it starts the Orb run. And like just in a normal game, just like in a normal game, you can pick it up at any time after you get it. But in this in this sprint, you can only exit after beating a boss, and after the orb of Sod spawns, bosses start spawning every 3 waves. I just killed the Reshkigal, and before that I fought Glork's block. So yeah, at this point it's kind of extended. Oh, it's just shapeshifters. It's all shapeshifters. It also said that it was a lightning round, right? Yeah, lightning round means that the guys will despawn on their own if you don't kill them fast enough, and it is not an issue for you. Like it's not, there's no penalty for you if you fail to kill them, which is a pretty good thing because sometimes you get some pretty messed up things. However, with this character, I feel like I could take on everything. Just look at this. This is so disgustingly strong. And I can get something else as well. I can get Farstorm. In fact, I should get Farstorm. Yeah, maybe I'll get it in time. It's gonna be good for some levels, such as this one. I've never been so not afraid of so many shapeshifters, dude. 2 Juggernaut shapeshifters, and I'm not afraid. It's so crazy. It's not the kind of thing that happens in a normal game. A victory. Alright, lightning round. Yoctor captains. I wonder if it's only gonna be Yoctor captains. Regardless, I have 43 evasion, so I'm not afraid. Yeah, especially when I can just kill them in a single action by casting Shatter. Just like that. This is starting to feel like a normal Ziggurat. That was it. Sweet. Dude, I have so many arena points. I think this might be the most that I've ever had because I've not dropped the multiplier. Next level is boss fight. Yeah, boss round. You sense attention in the north. We got Antaeus. I don't have Curare, but I have Shatter and I have Brilliance, and I also have Haste and a Potion of Mana. How do I have 82 mana? Dude, octopods always end up so ridiculous. I love octopods. Why are they so good? Firestorm is at 30%, unfortunately. Antaeus is heavily wounded. I have Blink, might as well do so. No wonder I was not irradiating. It was not in the correct key. You kill Antaeus. Sweet. I could have used quad damage for Antaeus there. Maybe I should have. Do I even have the quad damage? I do. Okay, it's important to carry those around. Um, okay, the exit has been sealed. It will reopen when you get the next rune. Dragons again. Specifically, the Quicksilver dragons are like the only thing that really scares me. The rest of them are not an issue. Yeah, my 43 evasion should be enough to consistently dodge the Quicksilver dragons, but it definitely is not the case. I can Firestorm now. Probably should do that a bit more. And I wonder if I should also train for Stormform and Chain Lightning. I probably don't have enough Thunderdome left to be able to do such a thing. Next week I'll play Pit Sprint. Yeah, because I have decided that on Fridays I'm gonna finish whatever character I have ongoing, if I have a character ongoing, and then I'm gonna do a sprint or like a couple of sprints or Rift Wizard or something, because I really do not like having a character parked over the weekend just for me to get back onto the stream on Monday and immediately kill the character. That's definitely a pretty lame thing. Okay, these guys are really not an issue. This kind of level should spawn earlier, in my opinion. Yeah, I think this could be okay for like level 15 or so. Probably from 16 onwards, actually, because level 15 is a boss level. But yeah, at this point, Death Drakes and Green Deaths are a joke. Especially when I'm immune to the miasma and immune to poison. So, was it a lightning round? Because if it's not a lightning round, I really need to kill all of them. It's not a lightning round, okay. Oh, they fly, so Shatter is not gonna do anything to them. Fortunately, that's it. Score multiplier 13-9. This is looking pretty good. To think that I was about to die in the very early game. Asmodeus. Okay, what do you have today? Do you fly? You fly. Alright, and you're immune to fire because you're Asmodeus. So that means no Firestorm. Maybe it is time to pull out the quad damage. Yeah, it is definitely time to do so. Okay. Haste. Brilliance. And quad damage. Quad damage. It is so nice. It even gives you like an aura. This square is covered in magical glow because you use quad damage. It doesn't appear here. You're glowing, I guess. But yeah, you have quad damage now. It's pretty cool. So it is, yeah, it just deals a lot of the extra damage. Just makes you deal quad damage, literally. Just take a look at how much damage I'm dealing at Asmodeus. Look at that. Asmodeus just exploded. Okay, let me pick up my stuff. Potion of Experience. +1 hat and a +2 buckler. I don't need those things, but I'm gonna be drinking the Potion of Experience. I like how everything is capitalized when you're using quad damage as well. Just like it makes your messages deal more damage to use a quad damage. But it finally wore off. All right. Let's see. Round 40 fight. We're almost done. We still have we have a couple of levels to go, but we are almost done. I should get ignition. There's no ignition in the shops, but ignition would be a really good thing to have, of course. I wish I had Mummy Form as well. Mummy Form is in shops, and I should have gotten it. It's pretty good for dealing with these mummies. Otherwise, you might die to the retaliatory damage. Because they haven't really hurt me, it's just been all retaliatory damage. I have not enough mana to cast that. That's kind of bad. I'm gonna drink Brilliance. Okay. Firestorm? Firestorm should always be in capital F. I'm gonna have to change my RC file to put him in capital F. It really belongs in that key. Wow, pretty underwhelming Firestorm on that Royal Mummy. How much damage does it deal? 92% power. Huh. 92% power, 8 dice of 23, and still barely hurt this Royal Mummy. Well, I say barely hurt, and it put it at pretty much 50 HP. 50% HP. I'm using the Hat of the Alchemy, or the Hat of Pondering, because before the Hat of Pondering I had no or I think I only had one source of willpower and I needed more. But then mana is also pretty good. Yeah, look at this character. The sprints are so good at giving you really powerful characters. This is also in local crawl, by the way, so if you want to play a sprint but you never play in servers or online, you can always do so in your local version of crawl. Okay, I won. Now, I think I might be interested in drinking Cancellation. Oh, I only have one. Yeah, I only have one. In that case, I don't want to drink it. What if I bribe? Yeah, just for science. It doesn't seem to be working. Also, this level is absolutely nightmarish. Gonna blink to the corner. Yep, that's not very good. I'm gonna blink to the corner again. Do they fly? They don't fly, so Shatter should one-shot them. Really attack the near non-hostile Hell Sentinel. I kind of want to, dude. Maybe this was the wrong thing to do, to use a bribe. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, because I need to do it. Is it a lightning round? It is a lightning round. Okay, so this is kind of the worst level that you could get. Hellions in a lightning round. It can kill you very easily, especially if you're slow. Gonna cancel. Restatue form. Shatter. Fogu. Drink. I don't have Ambrosia, but I can drink heal wounds. A lot of heal wounds. Okay, pretty good. So how did your run go, Mike, if you're still around? I hope that you had fun with Sprint. There's many that you can try. I would recommend you to try Cigarette Sprint, as I mentioned, because Cigarette Sprint is, in my opinion, very reminiscent to Rift Wizard. Very reminiscent. It's obviously not the same, but it is similar. Ouch. I literally took 100 damage from Damnation because I pretty much walked there and I got hit by 4 Damnations. Yeah, how about we just don't fight these guys? I think I was more comfortable in the corner. Okay, victory. Score multiplier 43 times. Nice. 43x. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Looking like we're getting some places. Round 42, final boss. Master Blaster stirs then turns away, jangling a coin purse. Your bribe of the dungeon has been exhausted. Master Blaster is no longer bribe. Master Blaster shouts. A Master Blaster comes into view. So this is the final boss of the place. Mighty Old Lich, notorious for blasting people with powerful conjurations, has the slightest provocation or just on a whim. It has mastered the following spells, which are affected by silence and anti-magic: Firestorm, Glaciate, Miasma Breath, and Blink Away. From the movie Lamau. From the movie. I've never seen that movie, personally. So I don't know about Master Blaster. Master Blaster, let's look it up. The MathMax wiki. Is it from MathMax? Master Blaster from MathMax? Okay. Might have to see MathMax, because I have seen Fist of the North Star, and Fist of the North Star is very heavily inspired by MathMax, so I should see the inspiration of Fist of the North Star. If you have never seen Fist of the North Star, it's pretty cool. Hold on. There's something even more grotesque than the 8 dice of 23 Firestorm. And there it is. In tiles, it says 10 dice of 19, and in console, it says 10 dice of 20. I mentioned it last time. Yeah, I mentioned it last time that this happened. So Firestorm, Glaciate, Miasma, and Blink Away. That's all it has. And it is just an Ancient Lich otherwise. An Ancient Lich with 1500 HP, but yeah, pretty nasty dude. Master Blaster. And it always spawns with Panlords. But it is indifferent. I don't know how we're gonna solve this. I guess the Bribe gave me enough time to set up before I actually have to kill Master Blaster, because I need to kill Master Blaster in order to finish this. So haste and brilliance, and maybe drink a mana, so I am at full mana. Okay, and quad damage. And now we shatter. Master Blaster is lightly damaged. Ouch. You take 54 damage. Irradiate. Wow, I destroyed the Panlord. I think the Panlord was not like so hurt, moderately wounded, and I just killed it with Irradiate. Yeah. So you have to fight a bunch of Panlords alongside Master Blaster in the final level. It's pretty cool. Master Blaster is heavily damaged. You don't fly, do you? Yeah. Master Blaster is severely damaged. Firestorm. Master Blaster partially resists. You take 47 damage. You destroy Master Blaster. That felt strangely unrewarding. Rosal has appeared. The exit has reopened. You have won a prize for killing the boss. The arena falls silent. Everyone but you is dead.
Just enough bits to get my top spot back.
Hey, Side Red Eye, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate the support. There is nothing to do now but take the orb and leave. Congratulations, champion. The ice encasing you melts away. So I am going to pick up all my money. And, oh, you pick up the demonic rune and feel its power. Nice. You now have 10 runes. Okay. Now I am going to pick up the orb, cast a statue form. Maybe on cast a statue form, like in transformation. Drink brilliance, my last one. Cast a statue form, and now use a quad damage, my final one, and then I can escape. You have escaped. Master Blaster is stuck on the screen. Well, it's okay because you got to see what happened at the end. But like I can probably refresh it, maybe. Hey, it did work. All right, but yeah, like I just won. So the movie Master Blaster was two people. Master was a smart dwarf that rode on the back of an ogre of a man. Yeah, I just saw like a screenshot of that. Overlay stock, Think Tiles is malfunctioning. Yeah, it is fixed now. But yeah, it is over. All right. That is Thunderdome. I like Thunderdome. You should give it a try. It can be difficult, but since the introduction of Gosag, I feel like it's much easier than it used to be. Before Gosag, I don't think I ever won it, but I have won it with Gosag in the past, and I just won it with Gosag because it's literally easy mode with Gosag. Since you get the money to buy literally everything, even if you drop your streak. So yeah. Anyway, that was it for Thunderdome. I think tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, on Monday, I will come back and, just to start a normal crawl character. If you want to suggest me something, you could arrive in time or like early, before I actually start the character and make a suggestion, and I might consider it. Um, with that being said, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight, because there's not enough time for me to start a new character. Thank you, Eye, for the 500 bits again. Thank you for watching and thank you for hanging out. If you enjoyed what you saw, you should consider following if you are not already following. And if you are, you can consider subscribing. You don't have to, and I understand if you don't want to or you can't, but it does help me if you choose to do so. With that being said, let's see if someone is playing Crawl. Maybe Particle Face is streaming DCSS.